Hello everybody and welcome to this video where I want to talk about how you can spot a fake German K98K pouch. The K98K pouch was a standard piece of equipment that almost every German soldier had. This means that a lot of these pouches were produced during the war, and unfortunately a lot of fake pouches is also being produced. So you gotta be careful. They might look pretty identical, so I want to inform you about how you can fake a fake one. These pouches are not that expensive, but it's pretty annoying when you actually get your hands on a fake one. The one I have here on the left is a fake one from Poland, I believe, which is where almost every fake item is being produced, especially Eastern Europe. And the one I have on the right is an original one from the Second World War. This pouch is stamped by, I'm not sure I can see that, but it's stamped 1940. And the pouch on the right is stamped with an RBNR number. These pouches, as far as I know, were always stamped. So that's one thing you gotta look for. You can also always look the manufacturer up. And if it's a manufacturer that isn't listed anywhere, that's a pretty red flag. But as I said, I don't know if all of these pouches were stamped. Another thing you can look for on these pouches is the texture. These pebbles were almost always on these pouches. Sometimes they were a bit worn out, and sometimes they didn't even have these pebbles on the back. But they always had pebbles on the front. So if yours doesn't have that, that's a red flag. And if the pebbles are a bit too big, that's also a red flag. If you take a look at the rivets right here, they are made of aluminium in this case, as it's 1940. But if you have one that's, let's say, 1944 or an RBNR number, and it's aluminium, that's also a pretty red flag. The rivets were always set perfectly in space, so you can see, for example, the one right here. It's a bit out of place, where the ones I have on this original one is all in the middle. If you take a look at the D-ring, the original example I have is steel again, and it's a bit rusted and corroded, but it's perfectly, it's perfectly made. There's no bad things about it. The reproduction I have has a little dent in it, and you can see where it was welded together. On the original ones, you'll never see something like this. The German manufacturers always looked out for bad things in their productions. So if you see a little dent or a crack or something in the D-ring, that's also a red flag. Now, I would like to give you one last tip, I think, and this one is almost always going to tell you if it's a fake or a real one, and that is simply the smell. If you open up the pouch and you smell inside of it, and it gives you this old leather vibe or barn smell, that's always a good thing. The one I have right here, and I know you can't smell it, but it smells brand new. It almost smells a bit chemical. And that's of course a pretty bad thing. Oh yeah, if you can look at the leather and it has a lot of wear to it, and especially if it's moldy, that's also pretty good. That just means it has been stored for a long time and it has been used a lot. I know that doesn't really count for the minty ones, but usually I don't like collecting minty stuff as it's pretty hard to tell if it's a fake. As you can see, mine has these scratches right here, and that's from the belt going inside of these loops. Yeah, that's pretty much all I would like to say. If you know anything else you would like for me to point out, leave a comment in the comment section. So yeah, I'll see you next time.